Afternoon. Just thought I'd come on for a little bit. Just sat down really for the first time. Just doing general mum and dad sort of stuff for little one while she's at school and getting all that all prepped and all that. Just like I'll go on for a little while. Just shoot the shit for a bit as I won't be around tomorrow. Yeah. How you doing, Adam? First day back at work today. Well, all right, working from home. Okay, I don't want to put you off then. But how you feeling better anyway? I remember you saying you was a bit crook recently. So as Sam would say, crook. Where's that come from? You're not a crook. You feel a bit crook. Yeah, it's gone into quite a sunny day here for the first time in ages. We actually had rain yesterday for the first time in probably 6 weeks, literally 6 weeks, which was good. And then, of course, all the dog walkers, they walk their dogs and they shit everywhere. So it's like, great. So I had to avoid that on the gauntlet to school this morning. So, yeah. Hope you're doing all right, Adam. So yeah, well, I won't be around tomorrow, so I thought I'll do it like an hour or so before I go and pick little one up from school and all that kind of jazz. So not drinking, just a cup of Rosie Lee. So these are pretty good from Aldi Caramel Crunch. They're pretty damn good, they are. So the old fire just keeping off the beer until at least Saturday, yeah. I think just to be, yeah. Oh, it's just not even in poop. I mean, I've seen that where it's either in a poo bag still on the path. It's like, what's the point of that? Or they throw it up in the tree and it's just hanging from branches and stuff. It's like bastards. Most walkers, most dog owners are pretty good, but you get the same few. It's like, because obviously it's rained and there's loads of different smells in the air and stuff. It just sets them off. They shit after rain. Dogs shit after rain, tell you. It wasn't too bad for the last few weeks, but there must be something in it. Anyway, what a conversation. So yeah, tomorrow going to London after picking up little one from school. Come home, get a change, literally straight out the door. Train, get into London about 5:20. Be meted at the station by her grandmother, and then off to check in at Bethnal Green. And then from Bethnal Green, Shoreditch down to Canada Water. And then, how you doing, Sam? It actually suits you. Well, there you go. It's silly o'clock in the morning, though, or is it your lunch break for the overnight period? Yeah, I never understand that many people buy me throw it in the bin unless they don't bother picking it up. On the Pepsi Max with lime. Okay. Yeah, I just got a cup of tea. I don't normally drink tea, even though I'm English and stuff. I prefer coffee or just water, which I've got here. So no beer for me, my lad, today anyway. Yeah, I've been off it since I had a beer. Was it Monday? Yeah, Monday I did have a beer. I went round daughter's friends and had a massive bottle of 650ml worth of Heineken, which is nice of them. But yeah, it was all right. But I was drinking it quite quick because I didn't want it to get warm. It's like, and it's in one of them big green bottles, so which is really good of them. So it's always tricky, isn't it? It's like, oh, you go, do you want a beer? I'm like, yeah, okay. But most of the time now I drink mainstream beers. Really, it's not through being at home, and although saying that, I've got a few bits in the fridge from last summer So, are you working? Okay. Arvos this week, so just knocking off in half hour ago, and about to crack a hard earned nice one. That's all right then. Nice one. Yeah, no drinking for me now at the moment. Tomorrow, yeah, there'll be a few. Get to the festival, as I say, straight down the Canada Water. It's about 20 minutes or so on the overground. 10:43. What's the time difference? That's okay. Oh yeah, is it 9 hours then? I can never work out what the time difference is. I thought it was more than that, but there you go. I had one beer on Monday prior to me being ill at 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. It wasn't even good. An Easter chocolate stout from Home Bargains. Jeez. Was it infected? Do you reckon it was infected or something? Easter chocolate stout. I mean, I bet you won't find that on Untapped. Well, it would be just a stout, would it? Chocolate stout, is that even a style? Easter? Oh. 10:43. I'm still okay. So there you go. So yeah, it's just a quick. Well, I say quick, an hour or so chat, a little catch up. As I did doing all the housework, looking after my mum, done her lunch. It's golf day for my dad. It's quite warm out there now. Well, for us anyway. It's going to get warmer next few days. I reckon rain the weekend a bit, and then next week it's supposed to be a heat wave, whatever that means. Warmer. It's going to be sunny. So it's spring. It's late spring, May. So how you doing, Henry? How you doing, mate? No, it was fine, but thinner than a mild. And yes, it's on tap on Untapped. Okay. What is it? An Easter chocolate stout? I'm going an MP. An MP. That's a brewery from Western Australia paired up with Against the Grain from the US. Okay, nice. Start off with an MP. First and last, and then sleep, or what's the deal there? Or just a quick hit kind of deal, one and done sort of beer. No, it's just stout over here. Easter chocolate stout. Always makes me laugh, some of these sort of things. As if an Easter chocolate stout's a thing. I get the chocolate part in the stouts, but anyway. Yeah, just as I say, just sat down after sorting out clothes, washing, and sorting out my mum's lunch and stuff. It's my dad's golf day today, so on a Thursday. So phoned the hotel about just a pain in the arse really. I had to pay out a few bits and bats. Still got a bit of money left, but I said, "Oh, can I pay you on Saturday?" "Oh no, you have to pay on arrival." "Okay, thanks." So it's like, okay then. So I have to borrow some money. I sound like Seaside Mark. Yeah. Where's CEX? CEX for me, my lad. So it is what it is. About it. It's not a problem. I get some money on. I get paid. No, I get some money on Saturday, so which is not too sad. Not too fussed. But yeah, how's everyone else's day going, or how's your day been? It's definitely the wind's dropped at last, and it's clouds gone here down on the east coast-ish. So I thought I'd pop on for an hour or so before I go and pick Litton up from school. Simples, really. I never drunk tea so quick. It's weird. Like it's beer. It's not beer. Tea beer. Herbal ale. Yeah. What you doing? So yeah, I was hoping that Brew London would actually come out of the beer list. I think they did last year, but it was like the day it started, and it's like okay. Like a lot of festivals, it's either the evening before or on the day of the first session. It's like so you don't it doesn't leave you much time to go through it and plan you know what you want to do. And there's a few breweries I want to try, but they don't think about these things. I guess they don't know confirmed stuff until they kind of get there, really, and then they just rush it out. Bit of a breeze here, but cracking. Crack. I don't get it. The end of June. Is it the end of June? 25th of June? So yeah, this is going to be this festival. I was going to go to London Craft Beer Festival, but I probably can't afford it. So I would have been fine, but I've been sorting out a few bills and stuff lately. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to that. Adam. So it's that, and then it's probably it. I'm trying to remember what I've cancelled a few off. I do want to go to Nottingham, but it might not just be at a festival. Let's have a look. So yeah, Brew London, Nottingham is the 17th, 18th of June, which probably won't happen. Yeah, 25th, these three hills down in Lewes. Nothing in July. And then August, it's debatable about these. The Great British Beer Festival, which is 2nd to the 6th of August. London Craft Beer Festival, 12th and 13th. And then I've actually got tickets for BXL Beer Fest in Belgium, which is the end of August. So then Indie Man, end of September. So that's it. I'm not really doing anything else. But it depends. It depends on what one in. I want to go to the Great British Beer Fest because I've only been once before. That was like 7 years ago now. It's going to be packed though because it's the first one for 3 years and all of that. So I may well work at a kindergarten and I'm doing it as babysitting new clueless staff of late. Okay, where's the way though, isn't it? Okay. Didn't know. Not heard that before. Let's see. That's something I've learnt here today, as Blake would say. Yeah, well, it's quite nice now. We get a lot of sun. We just don't get rain down here. I said we had a couple of it rained in the morning. It's the first rain we've had for 6 weeks. About 8:15 in the morning for about half an hour, and then it absolutely hammered down. Just as I was picking up from school about 3:15, and then it rained again in the evening. So it actually rained 3 times yesterday, which like buses, which is good for the garden, not good for dog shit. So it's kind of one of them deals. But yeah, it's nice out there now. So it's all drying up again. But needed it. We need the rain. The old grass is going to go twice as high now. It's going to go to about 6 foot. Shame Maggie don't live close. I'd like come around here, sort this shit out, chop this tree down. Sorry about seagulls. Windows open. Oh yeah. I have a local beer festival to my parents when I am house sitting on Jubilee weekend. Yeah, trying to get Peter to go as it is only a bus, as usual bus and very short taxi ride for him to get. Oh, okay. Got some rain here. I can't read today. Same, got some rain. Rain my ends yesterday. Exactly everything greens up off. Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's already green anyway, but it's just like a dust bowl. And I mean, we do get a fair bit of rain in the autumn months. Generally, winter it can be a bit on and offish. Spring is generally dry. Summer can be all or nothing. It could be dry. It could be a really wet month, or it can be really dry 2 months. It's weird. And then the reservoirs are full, and then 4 months later, there's there's drought, not drought, but water shortages, and you can't use your hose pipe because we got such infrastructure, and all the water goes down the river into the sea, so you can't use your hose pipe. You know what I mean? It's bollocks. It's even freezing here. I walked home tonight, and it was about 5 degrees. Nice. It's not even winter yet. Well, that's global warming for you. It gets cold at night. Sorry, I shouldn't come out with stuff like that because you're not allowed to. Anyway, that's my personal views. We were covered in dandelions this year, so mowing will be interesting tomorrow. Yeah, wear a mask. We're getting used to that now, but I'd wear a mask if you're into your hay fever and stuff like that. Yeah, dust is a bastard when it actually dry, but yeah, kind of the same. Yeah, just little things, but it's nice though. I like the sound of rain, especially in the summer. I just open the window, could hear it on next door neighbour's conservatory. It's like, oh, I love that. It just doesn't happen often. Well, I'm gonna have this thing. See what this is all about. So, the caramel crunch from Dairy Fine. That's obviously one of these branded or brands you never heard of until they go to Aldi or something like that. So they're all right actually. You get a pack of like 4 or 5. So they don't last long. They're only that. So don't generally like chocolate, but these are actually quite nice. Cheers, Thomas. How you doing? Thomas Metal. Go and check him out. Craig, you need to submit gardening water. Yeah, but yeah, we've got that. I just don't do any gardening. So yeah, we've got a water bike. It comes down the old the gutters straight down into the green thing, and it's got like what do you call it? A valve thing where you just like into your watering can or whatever. But I should get into the garden. I've wanted to for about 2 years and never. And I'll do it next month, and then it's like it doesn't get done. And then it's growing season. It's like Jesus. It's what it is. Lazy, I guess. Yeah, I do like the sound of the old rainage outside. Listening to it. I thought it was their own brand. Yeah, their Titan Flake Mars bars are decent. Okay, people saying, "Do it, Craig." Yeah, do what? Do the garden. I should do it. But I'd love to plant loads of stuff and everything else, but we've got so many cats around. They just dig it up. I'd love to grow vegetables and stuff out there. They just dig it up and shit everywhere. It's like, you're trying to put all this effort in, and then you get some bastard cat from another house up the road or something comes down and uses your garden as a shithole, and then fucks off back up the road, and they probably grow vegetables in their garden. It's the way it kind of is. Yeah, I'd like to. It's just, I think once I'm like anything though. Once I start, that's it. Do you know what I mean? There's no in between. It's either nothing or 100% do it. One of my favourite Sydney breweries released a beer today under the style British Stock Ale. Okay. Old Ale, Stock Ale, Strong Ale. I'm, I'm not in Stock Ale. Adam will know. I could have a look, but for sure. But they are. I think it's Old Ale, but for sure, there's simple methods for that. There is, but yeah. Well, they've got lots of places to hide, so certainly clearing out. The trouble is, I've got some really nice buddleia bushes and a honeysuckle there that attracts butterflies and stuff. I don't really want to hack them out, but the back behind them was like a fence, and there's ivy everywhere. So that's definitely something that needs to come out. Pain in the arse. Yeah, like an old ale, but a bit. Yeah, that's why I thought it was that kind of deal. Rivington done a stock ale. It's like an old ale, but a bit thin and funky. Okay. Fuller's Vintage Ale is really nice for an old ale style. Yeah, it can be. I mean, obviously it varies. Like you know yourself, it varies from year to year. And then there's certain hops that are suited for aging, and others that probably that aren't. Um, but you'll see down the line some of these new, slightly different kind of brewed with different hop versions. Whether what happens to their price in like 10 years' time, it could be ropey as hell. You know, might could go to more like a. It's not really. I can't remember what ABV they. Was it 8.5? 8.5, yeah. So I was just checking there. I've got the 2020 there. Can't see because of the light. So I've still got that. And I've got the 2018. That's the only two I've got. I haven't seen them down my local Waitrose for a couple of years. I don't know if don't think they stock them anymore, which is a bit of a pain. So I think it's just via their website now, I believe. Old Ale with Brett. Yeah, same pretty much. Usually kept in an old oak barrel to spontaneously re-ferment. Okay. Yeah, I bet. Wait, it's probably. It might be a climate thing, you know. I wonder if it's a climate thing. I've had half an idea, but it's not a style that I generally drink very often, to be honest with you. I know there's a brewery up near Jake, actually, Little Earth Project. I had a stock ale from them, a bottle share. Is it a stock ale? I've had one from them. They do a lot of older type, kind of English style stuff, mixed firm stuff, that kind of, that kind of deal. Um, really interesting, like old ales, stock ales, and you know, it's just stuff you don't really see as often. But then sort of mixed in with the mixed firm kind of stuff, and it's quite interesting. Um, I have my 2019 Fuller's Vintage Ale. You come into Birmingham to meet. I When's the dates again? I know it's a weekend. Is it early July? I think is it early July? It's just money, man. When said, "Oh, I'm coming down to London on a Monday and Tuesday," it's like, well, it's no good to me. You know that. So I go, "Oh, we'll come down to you." It's like, I can't do it in stuff in the week. It's just I can do stuff at weekends with notice easily, not a problem, and then I can just go out, do stuff, go back, come out next day, do stuff, go back. School holidays are fine generally, but it's right at the beginning of July and it's just really awkward. There he goes. Cheers, Henry, mate. We had that stock ale from the States, but was closer to a barley wine. The brewery that's doing it does a lot of traditional stuff as well as funky and sour stuff, so it makes sense. Right, yeah. Literally first weekend of July. Yeah, I thought it was, because it was like the Monday and Tuesday after that weekend. He was like, oh, I'm coming down to London. Can you come? You know, I'm like, no, can't do it. It's just, and he was like, oh, they're not off school. It's like, not in early July. They don't break up until about the 20th. That weekend, 19th to 22nd, whatever that Friday is. The end of the third weekend normally, third week of July. Well, they're here anyway. So, so it's like, I'm still umming and ahhing about the bottle share because that's just money with me. Because I'm doing other bits. It's like, oh, and that's really close. Another thing, that's like the weekend before I go down to East Sussex. So it's unlikely. I'll be honest with you, Adam. It's probably pretty unlikely. Right. Thought it was a raven then. We've got some ravens around here at the moment. Apparently, people are saying they're seeing them. So that's just a carrion crow. I had two buzzards up over the house earlier, like literally quarter past 9. So they're obviously local ones that have just farting around. It was the first bit of sun we've had for a while. So yeah, unlikely, Adam. To be honest, it's a week before I'll go to a festival down at Beak. So, and that's been booked since February before James said anything. So, but if he'd have come across in August, it wouldn't have been a problem at all. So, yeah, but he's always got lots of ideas, and then it kind of never happens. I love him to bits, but he's just like, fucking hell. Oh, I need to do that and do that. So, fucking hell. Okay. And he's been getting about a bit recently, Germany and stuff. Some of his vlogs are pretty good. Which I will be doing some more vlogs for the next 2 days. Not today, obviously. Tomorrow evening and Saturday. There's a fair few people going, actually. I'm not sure if I'm going to see Rash go because he's going tomorrow afternoon to the trade session. And he was fucking steaming. I mean, he turned up 3 o'clock and he got steaming in like 2.5 hours. But then he did hit the spirit bar, like fucking went crazy. I had a fair amount of free beer. I was knocking them back and it was great. It's not even thirds. I don't even know what it was like. Half of a third kind of measure with like a Pyrex dish kind of glass. Weird. Never seen them before. And you thought, oh, that's all right. But you're getting used to it, and then there's like an hour break between the end of this trade session, and you'll get chucked out into the food court, which is not outside the venue, but it's the food court part. So you have to stay there for an hour. It's a bit rainy, not too bad. So I had something to eat. I actually had quite a lot to eat, and then I think that's probably why I could hardly drink, and I didn't want to go back pissed up to my little girl. So I don't know. I don't drink spirits here, so I think it was either spirits or free Brewdog beer, core beer. And we were like, even last year, and that was last July, so we were like, And I was quite happy just to food, water, calm down a bit because I was getting there. And he tried to catch me up on the spirits. And he went, "I'm here." He just went bang. I was like, "See you later." See you later, Rasco. He was fucking steaming. Yeah, that was funny. But so whether he'll be there, I don't get there till 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. So ish. I think the gates open at 5:30. Maybe I'll get there at 6:30, something like that. We'll see. It's a case of me just going and dumping my stuff off at the hotel up the road, coming back down, and then going walking around. So yeah, maybe 5:30. Yeah, maybe 6, 6:30. We'll see. Probably more like 6:30 earliest. Starting next week's pay, I'm going to start putting some money aside for a potential. Oh, okay, that'd be amazing, man. Yeah, I mean, talk to Harry and stuff. He'll certainly stay at his. I'll cut you out a massive expense. What he said the other day, didn't he? So, and then we'll have to sort something out. Obviously, it'll take a while. The flights are the main kind of deal, price wise. See, there was talk about there's gonna be a new fleet of planes. I think it's not for a couple of years yet, maybe 3 years. Direct flights from London to Sydney on these newer Airbus things. They got a range of like 10,000 miles. These new jetliners. It's like Jesus. Imagine, and then it's going to take. Get this. It's going to take 20 hours. A 20-hour flight. Stuff that. I mean, you'd have to have a bed or something. And then how much is that going to cost? Are there any American breweries at this? Yeah, Virginia Beer Company are going to be there. And I think it's them and it's actually I can't remember what it's Virginia Beer Company and I think Two Roads Brewing out of Virginia. They had a bar last year. They had a few bits and bats. That's about it though. It's more for kind of new up and coming breweries. It's more of a trade thing, really, to get your beers out there. That's why they have a big trade day before the first session. There's 3 sessions. There's one Friday evening, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, which is more for the punters kind of deal. But it's more geared. There's a lot of things like it's kind of a get your brewery out there kind of thing. Sell to publicans. I don't know, online stores, that kind of thing. Beer lineup. Oh, where is it? Let me just try and find it, Eric. I'm pretty sure it's Virginia Beer Company. What's the time? 10 past. All right, loads of time. So time goes like that on these things. It's like, oh shit. The hell is it? Oh, like things like Kegstar, which is like a kegging company and stuff like. There's lots of things like that. Oh, come on. Pint Please are going to have a stall there, which is like you're checking in kind of beer app sort of thing. I mean, you go there. Apparently, you can get a free third. It's like, okay, I'll download the app, check something in there, go and get free beer, delete the app, and free beer. Fuck it. Oh, where's this bloody thing? Yeah, Vault City are going to be there, which is like, what? You always get there's 1 or 2 breweries there. It's like Vault City. Yes, Virginia is for craft beer lovers, whatever that is. Virginia Department for the Agriculture assists craft breweries establish a foothold in overseas market. Virginia Beer showcasing Virginia Beer Company producing a series of flagship beers and constantly changing it, blah 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 blah. That kind of deal. It goes into what beers they do. In addition, Three Roads Brewing Company established in 20. It's not. They've been going longer than that. I wonder if they've actually got the. It's a new brewery. It's not an untapped then. Tree Roads Brewing Company. How about that? So yeah, basically, there's a few more comments here. Sorry. Jesus, loads of comments. Sorry. Talking about if he goes over, that'd be amazing if Sam and then Paul could come across at the same time. That'd be pretty fucking epic. I don't know if that's been changed. Yeah, I think it might even be Melbourne to London direct. Yeah, it might be Melbourne. Yeah, it's like 20 hours. It's like fuck that. Yeah, well, no one could afford them though. That's the trouble. Cheers, Paul. Sutton's. No, no, I haven't seen them. Yeah, they do bring a lot of stuff. I think they're gonna. I assume they're gonna be at the We Are Beer festivals around the country. I don't know. Um, it can be a very good. I'm half expecting to pick up some cans anyway. Last year I could have got so much stuff. It's like I've only got my rucksack, and I've got to get this drunken idiot home. And that kind of thing. It's like it was just I couldn't do it last year. This year I'm going to take some a load of carrot holdalls. Well, I've got my rucksack, and then I'm going to have like some big tote bags with me as well. So and then some like can clip things. You know top of the can. What's it called? Um, yeah, I've hit all the loads up. Yeah, I know it won't. No, it's not. So I mean, then how does that fit in with Paul? That'd pretty good. Virginia's for beer lovers uh, is the state motto. Okay, people saying hello to each other, which is good. All right, Canal Jackman's here. How you doing? Just a random one, mate. Just I say I go and pick Little up at about 3 o'clock, so it's just like come on for a little bit, just catch up and. Ah, okay. I can't remember seeing them. There you go. Don't mean nothing. Say hello to each other. Blah blah blah. Look at him doing all that, and that's it. Cool. So yeah, a full 4 days off the beer. Still feels like I had a beer yesterday. So just sleeping like a log and sorting little and up, getting up early, make sure she's all right, get her showered, get her dressed, breakfast, take her to school, come back, do washing, change the beds. Oh, and I've actually found. I thought I'd lost it. My um, you think, oh fuck, I've lost it, and you think, oh, I don't think I have. You're not sure, and I actually found it. My phone tripod thing. It's a really decent one. I'm glad I found it. Um, so that's cool. I bought a mic clip-on mic that can go into my phone, and it's what do you call it? Not it's like a wireless thing, but it's not through Bluetooth. It just plugs in, turn it on. That's it. It's got about, they reckon it's got about 35 meters on it, which is ridiculous. I only want it for like here to there. It's just for, it can get quite loud. It's quite a loud festival, so I'll have that on the go as well. Just got some new alloy wheels for the motor. It was a brewery over the road called Little Ox Brewery, so I picked up 7 cans. Not bad for £7, no. For 20 quid, that's pretty good for 7 cans. You must be really running a bit low on the old beerage front, Jagman. Anyway, I will open this. I have actually opened it. I'm going to eat it. So there we go. Let's do a food review. Nah, joking. It's chocolate and caramel. There you go. Done. Can't talk now. Beer pong. Just working out logistics, so hoping to catch up with Craig on Saturday at Brew Run. And just got to make sure that I make the last train back. It's getting there is all right. It's a case of how much you're going to drink. That's the worry. Is it just the afternoon session you're going to? You're getting the last train back. When's the last train then? Are you going to both sessions? I am, but I've only got a ticket for the afternoon, but I'm trying to blag it for the evening. By the looks of it, this ticket store is still available. They've dropped down to £22.50 per session now, so I think they're struggling. Are you going the evening session, not the afternoon? For some reason, I thought he was going in the afternoon. But I'll be fucking hammered by then. Just letting you know. If I get any interviews, or not interviews, but talk to anyone, I'm going to try and get them before they're fucking ratted. That's the trouble. I was like, just after midnight. So you won't be getting there until, wait, I think it's 5:30. Fuck that. I think the session finishes at 11:30. I think they stop at like 11:15 for the last drinks, or 20 or 10 past or whatever. Well, we'll see. Try and pace myself. You have to message me. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Still can't talk. Yeah. Shut up. You get to London about 5, right? I'm going to lose track of who's turning up when and where and what's going on. Yeah. The trouble is, if you wreck and you're going back, you're trying to get through London, lines get closed, or some twat has got his head knocked off at a tube station, or do you know what I mean? I mean, poor guy or girl, whatever. But and then you know, all right, he's dead, but which is sad. But then you're proper. You know, what are you going to do? Get in a hotel for the night in London on the night. Yeah, and all of that. So um, I got the tube route from Euston. Got there. Oh, Euston's not far. Um, I think it's Jubilee line. I think I showed you. Oh, I can't remember. I've got to look. Actually, it's pretty easy. I just thought I'd look just to remind myself. But coming back, I can get the overground from. Oh, I can't remember now. I just can't be bothered. Yeah, I looked the other day, and there's no works or nothing on the thing. So there's a quick bus route, and then overground train, which goes to Clapham Common, which is Clapham Common, Clapham Junction. Yeah, it goes to Clapham Common, Clapham Junction, and then I can just get a bus up the road. It's really near Battersea, where I've got to get to on the Sunday afternoon. So, um, and get a taxi. It's probably, I don't, yeah, it's probably cheaper actually, because you pay a hotel, then you got to get a train back. It's probably cheaper. Don't you hate it when you're excited for a big impy stout and crack it and there isn't much aroma? Then pour it and it's a bit thin. Paul's in the chat. He'll definitely concur with the last bit. So that's for sure. Or do the National Express sleep? Fuck that. Set on an alarm. Last train back from Manchester is usually a bloody rail replacement. Oh no. Now, Japan, you're going to that area south. No, Japan, you're going to that area south that I mentioned. Oh yeah, yeah, Croydon, wasn't it? See, I remember. Always remember a place where there's friends. So yeah, Croydon. Hmm. That's Rasco's neck of the woods. So start on the waterage. I've been hydrating myself most of the week, so body appreciates it. So we'll see how we go with that. That's it, Croydon. Yeah, see. Yeah, but yeah, it's just a shame. I was hoping the beer list might come out today, but let's have a look here. They posted a lot of stuff on social media during the festival last year. It's just adverts. So they're getting all ready for it and all this sort of stuff. I don't know what all that shit's about. Someone taking off plastic. Tiny Rebel, they can get in the sea. Get in the fucking sea. And that's it. Not much else going on there. Twitter. What's going on Twitter with them? It's probably the same bloody video, I'd imagine. Well, they've not posted nothing on Twitter since the 24th of January, so. That's pretty. What's going on Facebook then? Nothing really, just the Budvar thing was the last thing on the 3rd of May. That's it. There's quite a few cideries going as well. So that could be quite interesting. There's one or two from France, cideries going. So that's interesting. Not that I'm into cider, but I'm thinking of doing London on Saturday, the 17th of September, 2 weeks before Indie if I can get a dog sitter and sort out fucking hell. Get a dog sitter sorted out as my partner is in Benidorm. Okay. Instead of ending up the bird's house, although he wakes up. Wow, I don't know about that. To take the wrapping off my leg, tap any day of the week. Wrapping off your keg. Okay. So Jamman's still there. So, oh wait, that's Disco. Yeah, I was trying to get him to go, but he's not going. It's like he said he's thinking next year. It's like, oh, still not met him. He's not seen Rasco for over 2 years. You know what I mean? It's like fucking hell. Disco's the long hair. Yeah, my hair's long at the moment. Disco's. Oh, it's just. Oh yeah, it's crazy. That was. Talk to him for like a year, and then all of a sudden he's like, fucking hell. That was funny. So yeah, just to show you, I was like, bring the list out of beers, so I can go through it. But yeah, Vault City are there. Vault City. See, these are the more prominent, say, breweries. Vault City, Weird Beard. Vault City, Weird Beard. What's going on with this now? Fucking hell. Fucking this hilarious. Brewdog are going to be there. Not that I'm saying it's like, one of the Brewdog. They were outside last year, in fairness. So Brewpoint, which is Wells and Co. So there's going to be a few potential cask beers there. So that's quite interesting. Looking forward to trying a few casks as well, just to mix it up a little bit. I feel that does mix it up quite nice. What's he doing? Does he not? Yeah, I don't know the whole ins and outs of it. I don't know if it's pandemic related or what the deal is, but Disco's a lovely man. I've never met him, but I've met Rasco probably half a dozen times now in London. So I get to go to London every every 3 weeks or so. So yeah, always like Budvar. The guy who runs that, he's a really nice dude. There's not loads. There's quite a few breweries you've not heard of before. One or two you have. Curious Brew. I'll try some of more of their other stuff. Now I know a few people who work there. Firebrand, First Craft Brewery. I think they're out of. What are they out of? Oh, they're Hungarian brewery, so that could be quite interesting. Full Circle, definitely one I was going to hit on, which I did last year as well. Nice fedora, it's all right. Cheers. Hope you're doing well. Harbour Brewing, Hofmeister. We've got a stand there, which is probably just like a one and done beer stand. Chromebacker have got a stand, so if they've got anything else, I'd like to try Chromebacker Dark. That would be quite interesting. Obviously, Lord's going to be there. Leviathan out of Birmingham. There's a few other bits like Loud Shirt Brewing Company. It's like Mad Squirrel, Magic Rock. There's a few like non-alcoholic breweries there. Padstow, interesting to try. A few from them, Padstow Brewing Co. And then Portobello, which is a London-based brewery. A few cider places and a few other bits. There's a Schwarz beer, which is a one and done kind of. I think they're out of Switzerland. They're out of Switzerland. I'm pretty sure they're out of Switzerland, but it's got an address in London. It's like that. Signature Brew. I like some of their stuff. Innocent Gun. If they got anything special apart from their usual stuff, I'd be interested in that. Tiny Rebel, I'm not fussed at. Toast, I'm gonna have a stand. The different toast type beers. Vault City is just like, really? Last year they had Overtone there, but they're not listed this year. Obviously, the Virginia stand. Vibrant Forest are going to be there. Oh, Vocation are going to be there. So that's definitely one I'll be hitting. Voodoo Ranger will have a stand, which is like the UK equivalent of Voodoo Ranger in the States, but crappy ABV, which is okay. It's not nothing special. Get it in the supermarket. Tried it last year. That kind of thing. There's a few, bits and pieces I've already had, which is good. And then Weird Beard, I'm definitely going to hit them up. Wildcard. Yeah, and a few other bits. Like, oh, who are they? Doing research at the moment and stuff. So, what happened there? I found a beer reviewing channel. Weird beer, or Weird Beard. Do some great beers. I just feel there's so many of you guys. I'd like to. I'd get onto a banter. Oh, it'd be crazy. It'd be absolutely crazy. Oh, absolutely. In Europe, there's some great stuff. All right. Interesting. Huh. Weekends going. Yeah. Parties, Jesus. Maybe weird isn't the right word. More like less well-known stuff, Yeah. It's pretty more kind of not mainstream kind of stuff, I guess. There's loads of breweries out there now. It's just all right. Price point is going to be a bit more expensive than what the mainstream stuff is, but then there's going to be a hell of a lot more flavour. You don't drink it to get kind of drunk, although you can still do that. It's more smaller amounts, or share a bottle with friends, and it's for the flavour and taste, really. But it's more expensive, for sure. It's more of a hobby drinking rather than just like a thing you do. But then you go to a pub these days, I don't know how much a pint of lager is these days, but it's like £5, £5.50 for a pint of like a mainstream lager, which is full of gas and not very just fizzy water kind of thing. So if you look at it like that, and then or you could pay £4 for. I mean, all right, you can have a half or 2/3, or a third in certain bars, and all right, you're going to pay £3 to £4 for a third, something like that. But the flavour's a lot more. I'll be definitely doing thirds at the festival. But as I say, even with doing the trade session, I just fucking went crazy, and I got drunk on half thirds because I was just necking everything. It was free. And then we got to the first session, and it was like it jumped from half of a third to a third. It's like, oh fucking hell, that's a lot, And that's where I had about 3 or 4 beers, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done. And then I was calming down a bit, coming back, but this time I've got a hotel up the road, so I don't know whether it's the beer needs to warm up a lot more for the flavour to come out, or it's just shit. If it's lager, don't let it warm up. Mainstream lager, drink it cold and quick and burp. I never understand draft stouts. Even the craft stuff, it's like it's too fucking warm. You want it to warm up. But yeah, probably about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, then I'm going to clear off. Go to the shop, get her a different treat and all that sort of thing. I told her it'd be warm today, and how do you know? It's cloudy now. It's going to be warm. Okay. I'm freezing. You're freezing. Character. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Cheers, Paul. Hope you're doing all right. It's really nice here. First kind of warmer day we've had so far. Well, certainly for a while. We had rain yesterday, as I was banging on about earlier. It was like, bloody hell. It's like been 6 weeks since it's rained here. We've had cloud cover come across. It was rain further northwest. It's come down. It's just cloud. But we did actually have rain yesterday, which is great. And that's the Impy I was talking about against the Grain Collab. Oh, right. I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. Yeah. So, yeah. Cheers for chiming in, Paul. Nice one. So, yeah. So, just a little update, really. Just an hour or so, chat kind of thing. So there will be no live tomorrow or Saturday. Probably be the following Friday. I'll do a live. I'm gonna try and see if I can arrange to go have a sleepover with friends. And I could perhaps start a little bit earlier, but we'll see. I don't really like leaving her. Well, I did leave her quite a lot. Well, she was all right. She was with my dad, but 7-hour stream Sunday. It's ridiculous. It's only because it's bank holiday, though. I wouldn't do it normally. Cheers, Simon, mate. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. God, we haven't had a beer together for ages, man. Yeah, so It does well. Certainly, I think there's possibly a bit of showery weather over the weekend, and next week it's supposed to get a little bit warmer. So yeah, How are you, Simon? You all right, mate? Um, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Friend lives up, literally just up the road. So yeah. Are you going to Belgium the end of August still? You have to message me. Yeah, let us know. Um, Still don't know what I'm doing. I wonder what Harry's up to this weekend and whether he's doing like it could be. I don't know. Could be Sam. Not sure. I just chilling today. Only been up an hour. Has been on nights. Nights off work till Sunday. Nice one. Cool. Yeah, I used to work night shifts. Yeah, I used to do 5 nights a week. I used to do 10 till 7. Done that for 17 years. Took me a good 4 years to get out of that cycle. Even on my days off, it was like, or if sometimes I done like an overtime shift on like a Saturday night or a Sunday night. And you have one day off. It kind of mixes up your weekend a little bit. Um, and stuff like that. But retail, then Christmases were like, you know, pretty much ruined. Unless the certain days land on your day off, which is like once every 5 years. You just got to do it. It was, yeah. It's only Tesco's, so evening, afternoon, Jack. I'm so used to saying it. That's why. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yeah, I'll be going in about 10 minutes or so. Go and pick Little up from school. An hour and 20-minute long little stream in the afternoon. It's all right. So yeah, just chilling after doing loads of housework and stuff. Being friendly to the liver today. Well, a week actually. So yeah. Ha! You could take that many ways. So yeah, just chilling now. Just that's it really. Oh fucking hell! Ache like hell though. Well, this week my right ankle has been really bad. I think it's just because it's been sort of cool and rainy, and I broke my ankle about 20 years ago, kind of thing. It's just I've had problems with it ever since. Really, go walking down the stairs like click, 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 click. It's like Jesus. So I'm gonna have issues with it later on in life, no doubt. But I guess that people are just starting to either finish work or I don't know what the deal is. But, yeah, I've just got the washing machine on spin. I'll be 2 seconds. Oh, you know. Is it still going? Washing machine still going. It's just on one of them quieter moments. I thought it was actually finished, but anyway, the old WD-40 out, mate. Yeah, on the beer, indeed. Fucking too old for that shit. I save my stamina for snoring these days. That takes it out of me. Yeah. Can have a beer later, a bit early for me now. Yeah, I'm not drinking. I'm just had a cup of tea earlier, which I don't normally drink. A chocolate bar, bit of water. I'm going to pick little one up in about 10 minutes. So yeah. Yeah, no beer for me, my lad, today. It's a fresh start. So, no. A few beers tomorrow evening, and then chill out, go back to, and then get a good night's sleep. Have a bit of a lie in, and then get down there. I don't really want to be queuing up on Saturday. So I might just turn up at 12 or something and just chill out, just walk straight in. That's my plan. So that's my plan tomorrow. I'll get there about an hour after the gates open, so I should be able to walk straight through. I'll leave it till about 12 on Saturday lunchtime, midday-ish, and just hopefully walk straight in. It'll be busy on the Saturday, no doubt. I am an old git, hence all the aches and pains, and I'm moaning all the time, man. That's it. It's good though. I used to be a shy lad, and now I just ache. I'm saving myself for Friday and Saturday, right? Yeah. Picking up kids from school, steaming, ain't no. I've never done it. I've never done that. Jack. So you get away with it a little bit when the pandemic was on. I used to wear a mask, and then they can't smell your breath, kind of thing. So that kind of worked a little bit, but it was only like one or two I had lunchtime sometimes. I try not to drink during the week these days. So, but no, if I'd had a few, I can get someone to pick her up. But I always like to try and be there. So, which doesn't happen often, where I miss picking her up. So yeah, that's that really. I'll say I don't drink during the week generally. Not generally. I used to a lot. That's why I used to have a lot more beer reviews than I do now. I've got one more review left to post tomorrow, which is this one from Track. That's coming out tomorrow, which I had the other day. On Sunday I had that. So that's coming out tomorrow. And that's it. And then it's just a case of putting some vlogs out. Probably maybe I'll put Friday's vlog part out on Saturday morning. And that's going to be pretty much it. I've got no more reviews. So next week could be a bit of a dry week. Right, cheers, Jagman, mate. Cheers. Do you work? I'm a carer for my mum. Part of the week, and then it's just me and the little girl. I'm kind of mum and dad for my little girl, so I do all that as well. I do all the kind of home stuff, school runs, single parent sort of stuff, really, as well as a carer. So yeah, that's kind of and then travelling up, the little girl to London to see her mother, see her gran. That's about it at the moment. So yeah, just a full time parent, single parent with an 7-year-old. She's nearly 7. She's 6. She should be 7 next month. So yeah, that's That's it really. Cheers, CB. First cup, nice one. Did I miss someone? Cheers, Toya. On the water, no beer at the moment. Just about to go actually, so a few minutes. Go and pick my little one up. Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, it's tricky. I don't know if you know, I lost my partner. Like it'll be 2 years this coming October. Yeah, lost my partner. So I was carer for her as well. She had epilepsy, so that's what happened there. So there's worse going on, man. That's the way you got to look at shit, and I always do. So and always have. That is actually one of my sayings, not Seaside Mark. So there's always definitely someone worse off than yourself. So yeah. So that's when I do have a beer at a festival. So I have a few, enjoy it. And then during pandemics and it's like fucking hell, anything else, that kind of thing. But so yeah, I have a 7-year-old. I have a 7-year-old and twins on. Fucking hell. No wonder you want to do beer reviews. That's why I started. Trying to run 3 businesses. No. It's all right. I don't mind talking about it. It's fine. And there's other past sort of. I think that's life, isn't it? Like life, Paul, man. It's yeah. But yeah, there's been other streams where I've, to try to do a therapy thing for myself on here and camera off, just chatting and yeah. But yeah, why not? I'm pretty open about stuff. It doesn't, talking about it's always good. But yeah, loads of people been through stuff the last few years, so it's like, you know what I mean? You just hope that they can talk about it or whatever. And the shit going on at the moment, it's like total bollocks, really. But no, I appreciate it. It's good. Cheers, Jack. Nice one. Anyway, I like to stay for a bit longer, but I can't. I've got to clear off. Walk up the hill, go and get a treat from the shop, get her a drink, and all that carry on. So yeah, that'll be it now. Next stream will probably be next Friday. So if you're around, not sure what time yet, whether it's going to be a later stream or an early stream, depends if she wants to stay at her friend's house. She was planning on doing that on, was it Friday or Saturday, and then she ended up she wanted to come back with me. So anyway, I think it was Saturday night. But yeah, so yeah, all take care. Have a good weekend, and we'll catch up. Check out the latest reviews. I posted 1 or 2. So last few days, 1 or 2 from local brewery. I posted that today, so that's out today. From the Colonel, I forgot to show the other one. That was out the other day. So that was yesterday. I think I posted that one. So there's a few bits on there. I'll be doing a bit more vlogging over the weekend. So yeah, does make it easier, Sam. Yeah, cheers, appreciate it. Anyway, thank you. Take care, and have a good weekend. Speak to you soon.